Thomas the tank engine
had just gotten back from the war.
The little blue engine was covered in coal dust.
From smoke box to bunker.
"We can't clean you up tonight, Thomas," said his driver. "There's a problem with the hose pipe." But the engines were too busy arguing to notice Thomas. James was talking loudest of all. "I deserve a new coat. Sir Topham Hatt says I'm pride of..." huffed Henry. "We're all the pride." "It's been like this all day," confided Percy to Thomas. "James is getting a new coat of paint and won't stop boasting about it." "Why, James? I'm the one who needs a new coat. Look at me." "I'd rather not." "Look at me." "I'd rather not." "Look at me." "I'd rather not." "You're not a pleasant sight and wouldn't understand the needs of a real important..." Thomas was bitter. Next morning, as James was being repainted, Henry had an accident. "If you can't push cars properly, Henry, if you can't push cars properly, as a matter of fact, if you can't push cars properly, really." Soon James was showing off his paintwork. "Make way for an You wouldn't feel important if one of those trees crashed on you. You'd feel
ill,"
reproached Percy. "Rubbish! It wouldn't dare." "You should be James. Trees can be engines," advised Terence. "Oh." "But James, you must go to the yards and collect an impulse train, James." "It's said Sir Topham Hatt. "But, sir, I've just been repainted. Can't Thomas or Percy do it? They're dirty and like working with freight cars." By the time he arrived at the yards, the weather had changed for the worse. "Your color's nice, James. Pity about
your mother."
Soon they came to a hill, and his driver knew they were in for a time. An old tree close to the track was being blown by the strong winds, and the rain had weakened the slope. All of a sudden, the tree moved. "Ow! Oh, help!" cried James. "Go away!" But of course, the tree could reverse away, but it really didn't want to. Then he heard a whistle. "It's Tom," called his driver. James felt embarrassed and worried that Thomas would laugh at him, but Thomas didn't. He knew this was no time for teasing. "Beep, beep! I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready!" whistled Thomas. "So am I! So am I! So am I!" replied James. "As ready as I'll ever be." They were just in time. Later, James spoke to Tom. Percy and Terence were so right to warn me." "Oh, that's all right. Whatever." Just then, Edward bustled in. "Sir Topham Hatt thinks you're both brave engines. Thomas, you're going to have a new coat of paint. And James, Sir Topham Hatt says that tomorrow you'll pull the Special Express." Everyone was very